President. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. First, let me just say that you've been doing a great job as chair of the African Advisory Council to my office. For those that don't know, here in the Bronx, over the last decade, we've seen the diverse African community grow from just over 12,000 back in 1990 to we're just approaching 70,000 in the latest numbers. And what we did is, knowing how diverse, and a lot of folks who are not African don't realize the diversity of the different countries that are represented here in the Bronx from Africa, due to some emergency issues, some policy issues, community involvement and civic duties, we created this advisory council. In fact, we also saw the fact that you were able to convene a forum with Attorney General Andrew Cuomo on civil rights and all of the different initiatives coming out of the AG's office that would help the African Council and the African community in the Bronx, and others as well, continue to pursue a productive and progressive life. And that's what we want here in the Bronx. Out of the council, you know, it can't all be work, right? And in order for us to sort of bring people together, we know that sports does that. You know, you have music, you have sports, and the most popular sport on the planet, which is being played right now with the World Cup, is soccer. More countries, more individuals play soccer than any other sport in the planet. And so here in the Bronx, thanks to the African Council, last month we had our own soccer tournament thanks to the Advisory Council. And this is where we were able to get different groups represented under the diverse African umbrella. And like the chairman said, hopefully this will continue to grow, where more African organizations will join in, and even non-African organizations, knowing the fact that the Bronx is such a diverse community, where many people who live here come from countries where they appreciate soccer, right? And maybe at some point we'll have a larger soccer tournament, but nonetheless, this was a successful first-year run, and we have a champion. And the champion is none other than the Indomitable Lion of Cameroon. And I wanted to present this Bronx Week trophy given by Bronx Borough President Ruben Diaz Jr. and the African Advisory Council for this first annual tournament to the Indomitable Lion of Cameroon. We're giving the champions the trophy, but I did want to give certificates of merit to all of the participants, the groups that participated in this wonderful tournament that we started this year. Thanks to the Advisory Council, we're going to continue to do so, and we know that it's going to continue to grow. So I wanted to also present you the certificate of merit for your participation. And we've had other teams as well. We have the Onima soccer team. Thank you for participating. The African Club, who he is you'll take it for the African Club. Thank you for your participation. And the Bronx GH Soccer Club, who was gonna accept for the Bronx GH Soccer Club. Okay. Joined by the illustrious Deputy Borough President, Aurelia Green, who has been the individual who's been presiding a lot of with the African Advisory Council meetings. Thank you, Madam Deputy, for coming. And as you know, we have our champions, the Indomitable Lions of Cameroon.